What's up? My name is Eric Butler. This channel is called Report and Opine. I am back, and from the Hill, Foot Locker to close 400 mall locations. Report. So I guess this is kind of sad. It has a little bit of a nostalgia factor, sort of like a recent story about Blockbuster and how they might be coming back. I doubt it. They might come back and kind of sell you an experience rather than a DVD rental, but that's a different story. And I do remember being young and getting up real early, going to Foot Locker and waiting outside, and you could get yourself a new pair of Jordans. That was well before the sneaker bots had taken over, and I'm clearly dating myself there. But anyways, they say Foot Locker announced during a recent investor meeting that it plans to close more than 400 stores inside shopping malls, according to Business Insider. Foot Locker says the closures are part of its newest business plan that it refers to as, quote, lace up. The plan is meant to act as a, quote, reset for the retail sneaker chain. Interesting term there, reset. Part of the reset includes the closing of 400 plus shopping mall locations and then the start of opening freestanding store locations for niche audiences, according to Business Insider. Though Foot Locker will be closing an estimated 420 low-performing stores by 2026, they then in turn plan to open more than 300 new freestanding stores. Okay, so this isn't that bad. I mean, we're talking about 3 years away from now, they're going to be opening freestanding stores, which makes sense, so they can sort of cater to the new wave of like sneaker collectors and boutiques and stuff, because nobody's going to the mall anymore. I think back when I was a kid, people used to hang out at the mall. I don't think that's happening anymore. Are Gen Z kids hanging out at the mall? No, they're probably sitting on their bedroom floor, watching TikTok videos. According to Business Insider, Foot Locker plans to unveil 3 new store formats, including 15,000 square foot community stores designed for areas with a strong affinity for sneakers. So I guess that's probably New York, Los Angeles, maybe San Francisco, maybe Miami. I don't know. 10,000 square foot power stores designed to provide an elevated experience in areas with a broad set of consumers. These are all just kind of buzzwords. What are you talking about? An elevated experience that is just going to be more expensive for a broad set of consumers, like broke people, rich people, everybody in between? I don't know. They these businesses, even the media, they throw these buzzwords out and these phrases, and nobody ever really defines any of it. It's all just like in the air. It's in the wind. But it comes from, we've seen it for years now, especially in politics, of course, where they mutilate and bastardize these words, the language, until they have no more meaning. And then you have a business plan with these cutesy buzzwords, but it doesn't really have any meaning. But at least on the plus side, the Foot Lockers aren't going anywhere, because we all know that they are first up on the chopping block when riot season rolls around. So I'm surprised they were able to make it through that. 7,500 square foot House of Play stores focused more on children. Well, they used to have Kids Foot Locker and Lady Foot Locker. That's probably transformer-phobic at this point in time. According to Foot Locker's website, they currently have approximately 2,700 retail stores across the globe, which include North America, Europe, Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. It is still unknown as to what specific stores Foot Locker will be closing or when the stores' closures will be announced. WHTM, I guess that's the Hill, I don't know what that is, reached out to Foot Locker for comment, but did not immediately hear back. So they do this little clickbaity stuff, so it looks like they're all going to close, which wouldn't be surprising, right? I mean, I think a bunch of stores are probably going to close. Like I have a personal bone to pick with Best Buy, and they'll probably be out of business in 5 years, go the way of Circuit City. But that's not what this is about. It wouldn't be surprising to me at all if they were actually just closing these stores, because they're constantly getting ransacked, and nobody in these, big blue cities are going to stop it. But it sounds like they got a plan to sort of combat that and stay in business. And of course, I'm not going to Foot Locker anymore, and I think they know that people like me aren't going to Foot Locker anymore, and that's why they're also trying to cater a little bit more to the, sneaker collector. It's just got to be more trendy now, right? Foot Locker at this particular point in time might be more like Payless, right? I mean, it's not cool anymore. It used to be, I don't know if it was ever cool, but you could definitely get the hottest Jordans there. And now they're all just getting backdoored, and the sneaker bots are getting them, and, all the collabs and the collector stuff isn't showing up at Foot Locker, so they got to come up with a new plan. So good luck to them. Hopefully they can execute this plan properly And I will say, I don't want to see them go out of business simply for the nostalgia factor. Like I said, it reminds me of simpler times we could just get up at 5:30 or 6 a.m. and go get a new pair of Jordans. But uh, those days are long gone, quite obviously. But anyways, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe.